Krystal. So today I have my weekly loves and my letdowns for you. I have quite a few products to show you. They're all loves. I don't have any letdowns this time, which is awesome because I never want to have letdowns, but you know, sometimes products just let you down. So let's start off with foundation. I got a sample of the new Laura Mercier Smooth Finish Foundation, and I'm in love with this foundation. It's amazing. I have it on right now. I did a tutorial for this look, so that is probably going up before this video. So if it is, I will link it down below in the description box. And I just absolutely love it. I've been using it all week and it's just amazing. It is a pricey foundation, but I truly, really love it. And I can't show you the packaging because I don't have it, but I liked it so much I actually bought the full size on Sephora.com. I'm just waiting for my package, so hopefully it gets here today or tomorrow. But I got the shade in Cashew. That's what I got color matched with. It's not the perfect exact shade because the person that I was talking to at Sephora, you know, said there wasn't a perfect match for me, but this is the one that was closest, and you really can't tell once I blend it down my neck. It's more of a neutral shade, but I feel like it looks just slightly pink compared to my neck. But some of the other ones were a little bit too yellow, so they do have a great color selection, so hopefully most people can find their shade, or if not, you can mix two shades. I actually, when I purchased them online, I purchased two shades so that I can maybe mix them together. But the one I've been using this week is Cashew, and I just love it. It has this beautiful satin finish. It just blends into the skin so seamlessly, and it just looks so flawless on your skin, and I just absolutely love it. I think it's going to be one of my new favorite foundations for sure. I wouldn't say it's quite matte. I would say it's more of a satin finish. So I've been really loving satin finish foundations lately. I don't like too dewy, and I love my mattes, but lately my mattes have been feeling too matte where they're accentuating my pores and my fine lines, so I'm not loving that. So I'm loving something a little bit more satiny. So that was my favorite foundation this week. So next is from Hourglass. It is the Mineral Veil Primer, and this is just a little sample that I got. I've been using this all week and I absolutely love this. It's amazing. It reminds me a lot of the NYX Angel Veil Primer. They have very much a similar consistency and I just absolutely love them. The NYX one doesn't have an SPF, but this one does. This has an SPF of 15 and it's oil free. I just really like this. And I actually have another sample that comes in this little tube, so I'm excited that I got this. That's what it looks like. And I actually placed another, you know, Sephora order online to get that foundation. So I was able to redeem some points and get another one of these. So I'm really excited that I have a couple of those to last me for a little while, and so that I can decide if I want to purchase the full size. But it's really amazing for people that have oily skin. I feel like it really mattifies your face and prevents you from getting oily throughout the day. It just helps the longevity of your foundation. So I've been really liking this, and I will continue to use the other two samples that I have, and then I'll decide if I want to get the full size. But I think it is very similar to the NYX Angel Veil, so if you don't want to spend so much money on Hourglass, you can definitely try the NYX one. It's just as good, I think, but it doesn't have an SPF in it. So there you have it. So the next facial product is this Aqua Radiance CC Creme. This actually came in my MEMEBOX, and I'm going to try to have that video up before this one, so if I do, I will link it down below. But I actually really like this. I've used it quite a few times this week, and I think this is just an amazing product to apply prior to your liquid foundation or your powder foundation. This is a CC cream, but I don't find that I like it by itself because it really doesn't give any coverage. It's more like a tinted moisturizer, but it really does make the skin very radiant and glowy and moisturized before putting on liquid foundation. So that's what I love about it, especially if I'm going to wear a matte foundation. This really just helps moisturize my skin before that. It says whitening and anti-wrinkle moisturizing complete care base, and it does have a pump, which I love. And unfortunately, I don't think you can just buy this. You probably have to buy the MEMEBOX. So I didn't even know if I should mention it. But it looks like it's going to give you coverage. But as you start to blend it out, it really just kind of becomes translucent. But as you can see, it just really makes my skin kind of glowy and radiant. And it's very moisturizing. So I've been loving this. I put it on today prior to my foundation. And I think it's amazing stuff. So I'm really happy that I have that. So for powder this week, I kind of pulled something out of my collection that I had stopped using for a while. It's pretty new though, because I haven't used it very much, but it's the Makeupforever High Definition. This is the pressed powder, and they also have a loose version, but this is the pressed version. I just think this is nice because I could throw it in my purse, and it's just a white translucent powder, but it's very finely milled, extremely soft. I mean, you can't even barely see it when I put it on. It almost looks translucent because it's just so finely milled and soft, but it really just mattifies the skin. See, if I put it over that primer or that CC cream that I just put on, it really mattified that area because it was very glowy before, but then that just kind of mattifies it. So I've been loving setting my liquid foundation with that powder. It's amazing. I have it on today as well. So next is a highlighter. This is by City Color Cosmetics. It's the Intense Exposure Highlighting Powder. And I've been using this all week and I really like it. City Color Cosmetics is a very affordable brand, and I will put the link to their website down below. They actually sent me a really generous box of stuff to review, and I was just blown away by how much I got. And it's just too much for me, so I am going to share the love with you guys and be doing a giveaway, so do stay tuned for that. I'm not sure when I'm going to hold the giveaway, but I am kind of trying to use some of the products that I, want to do some reviews on, and then whatever's left over, which is a lot of stuff, I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway for, so please stay tuned for that. But this, again, is the highlight, and I've been wearing this all week, and I really, really love it. And it's very subtle. So that is what it looks like. I feel like, okay, why are we so dark? So that is what it looks like. I mean, this is, look how pretty this is. It's just so subtle. Do you see that glow it gives right there? Just beautiful. And that is what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. See how glowy it looks? It's just so stunning. And it's just really finely milled, very subtle, which I love because it's not like chunky. It's not chunky, it's not glittery. It's just a really subtle sheen to the cheeks, which I love. It's just beautiful. And I think this is a great one for really light complected skin tones like myself. So I really love this. I highly recommend it because it's very affordable. And yeah, I'll put the link to City Color Cosmetics down below in the description box. So another City Color Cosmetics product that I used all week is the City Color Be Matte Blush in Papaya. So this is what it looks like. And it's a really big blush. I mean, look how big that is. That's huge. And I think the packaging is really cute too. It's just simple and nice. And this is the color Papaya. It's beautiful. I've been wearing it all week long. I actually have that on today as well. They're really, really pigmented, so you do have to be careful with how much you apply. I have to lightly dab my brush in there and then just lightly blend it onto the cheeks because, I mean, you can get carried away real quick with this. But look how pretty that color is. Isn't that stunning? I just love that. So this has definitely been a favorite. I've been using both of those two products all week long, and I just love them. So next, let's move on to some eyeshadows that I've been wearing through the week, and I've just been loving them. So first are these new e.l.f. smudge pots. Now, I recently did an e.l.f. haul video. I will link it down below in case you missed it. But I hauled these along with one more shade, and I've been loving these. These are amazing, especially because I got them for $1.50. I mean, they're usually $3, but I got them for $1.50, and you seriously cannot beat that. The consistency of these is so nice. Extremely nice. Okay, let me show you this one first. Sorry, I showed you the wrong one first. This one is called Back to the Basics. And they're really, really, really creamy, smooth, soft. So I actually have this one on my lid today. So that is what that one looks like, Back to the Basics. I mean, they're so soft and creamy. I think they're softer, way softer than the Maybelline Color Tattoos for sure. So that I wore all over my lid. I wore this look yesterday and today, and I just am obsessed with it. So over that eyeshadow base, I used the e.l.f. Long Lasting Lustrous eyeshadow. This was also one of the ones that I picked up in my haul video from e.l.f. And unfortunately, they put the little tiny stickers of these on the box, and I forgot to remove it from the box and put it on the back of the eyeshadow. I don't know why they do that, but this is what they look like. They're very mousse-like. You can like leave a little indentation in there, so they're very soft. I just put this right over the eyeshadow base, and it's just stunning together. They're a little bit of a different type of gold, but together they look beautiful. So this right here is the eyeshadow, and I'm going to try to put the name down below because, you know, I don't have it on hand, but that is what that one looks like. So I put it right over the base. Let me just show you. And it just intensifies it even more. So it's right over that eyeshadow base. See how beautiful that looks? I have that all over my lid today. Oh, I just love it. I just love it. So definitely obsessed with this look. So let me go back to this paint pot or smudge pot color. This is the one called Crusin Chic, and oh, this is such a beautiful color. This is something I could wear all the time because it's like a taupey shade, and I just love my taupes. And oh, it's just so pretty and so soft and blends out so easily. There's no tugging when you put this on your eyelid, and you can do it with your finger, you can do it with a brush, and I just absolutely love this. So to pair with that eyeshadow from e.l.f., I pulled out my Amrezy palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I actually did a tutorial and a review on this, so if you would like to see that, if you haven't already, I will link it down below. But this is what the packaging looks like. I'm not sure if you can still purchase this. I had got mine at Ulta, but I think it's sold out. But you might be able to still find it on the Anastasia Beverly Hills website. So these are all the beautiful shades in the palette, and I paired that e.l.f. shadow in Crusin Chic with this one right here. It's called Topaz. It's just absolutely beautiful. And I wore this one called Glisten, and I wore some of these two mattes down here. This one is Caramel, and this one's Morocco. And then I really love this Legend eyeshadow right here. It's beautiful. So this is the e.l.f. shadow in Crusin Chic, and then I paired it with this eyeshadow in Topaz. See how beautiful those look together? They just look so pretty. And then this one is called Glisten. I actually did a tutorial with these right here. This one's Glisten, and I find that Glisten isn't the best in texture. I feel like it applies best wet or over an eyeshadow base that's very sticky. So that one's Glisten, but it is a really pretty like rose gold shade. And then this one is Morocco, and this one's Caramel or Caramel. Caramel or Caramel. So all beautiful shades. Absolutely love those. Let me show you what Legend looks like, because Legend is like amazing. It's just that like shimmery champagne color that everybody loves to put on their eyelid. It's just stunning. Look at that. Oh. So I've been using that palette this week, and I love it. I'm actually really happy I got it. I think it was a great price. It was $29, and you get a full palette. You can do lots of different looks with it. You have lots of, you have a lot of variety of colors in here, so I think it's a really nice palette. All right, so let's talk about lips. For lips, I've been using two of the new Maybelline matte lipsticks. I did a full review on these and swatches. If you want to see it, I will link it down below. I've used Touch of Spice quite a bit this week. I love this shade. I don't think this shade is for everybody because not everybody loves that rosy shade. It's almost like a rosy brown maybe. I don't know how to describe it, but it's beautiful. I love it. I just think it suits my skin tone well. So that one is Touch of Spice, and it's just gorgeous. They're very creamy on the lips. I generally don't gravitate towards matte lipsticks, but for some reason these just are amazing, and I really, really like them. And they're very long lasting, and they do not dry out my lips, which I love. So next is called Ravishing Rose, and that's what it looks like. Oh, these just glide right on. They're super pigmented. Do you see that? Oh, very opaque, consistent. They're very consistent across the board with all the colors that I got. There's 10 shades total. I picked up 9, but they just have the same consistency between all of them. There's no tugging or pulling on the lips when you put them on. They just glide right on. They last long. They're beautiful. I love them. So those were the lipsticks I used this week. So lastly is a nail polish. This is the Nicole by OPI color in the Coral of the Story. And I was so skeptical to use this because last week in my weekly favorites, I mentioned another Nicole by OPI nail polish called I See You and Raise You. It's a beautiful blue color, but the formula was just a complete fail. It actually just chipped within the first day horribly. It just scratched right off my nails. I mean, it was the weirdest formula, and I was afraid this was going to be the same case, but it actually is amazing, and it's a beautiful shade. I think it looks so much prettier on the nails than it does in the actual packaging. I don't know, it just was this beautiful coral shade. I don't have it on today because I did take it off. I'm kind of letting my nails breathe a little bit, which I tend to do just now and again because I do paint them pretty consistently. And I didn't take a picture of this, I do apologize, but if I'm thinking of reapplying this on my nails. That's how much I liked it. Let me show you the brush. And if I paint my nails the same color 2 times in a row, that says a lot because I generally don't do that, and it's the same thing with my makeup. I never do my eyeshadow the same, like consistently, like one day to the next I don't wear the same eyeshadows, usually. Now once in a while I will. For instance, this eyeshadow that I have on today, I actually wore it yesterday because I liked it so much. So once in a while I do that. So this is what the brush looks like. And I actually do like it because it's a little fatter than some brushes, but it's not huge, you know, but it just covers a lot of my nail. That's why I like it. It's a very pretty coral glossy finish. Love it. It's beautiful. So that's it for my loves and letdowns. Alright guys, so that is it for my loves and letdowns this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know what some of your loves and letdowns were. I would love to know. And I hope you guys have an amazing day and take care. Bye. This hair, the fan makes my hair blow on my face and it drives me nuts. Whew. Okay. I know everybody on YouTube says obsessed. We need to find a new word. We need to find a new word besides saying obsessed, because I know we're all obsessed with makeup though. That's why, I mean, legitimately we are. We're obsessed, right? Let's start that over again. Next is called Ravishing.